Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Welcome to the Ladder Invitational for Casual Boots in 2023. Some scrub ladder. I mean, I wonder who that is.
Hi, everybody.
It's a Dunka.
Oh, good afternoon, everyone. Hope everyone's enjoying their Saturday.
Yeah, it's a good day. We get to see groups in the main tournament and in Challenge Cup where I belong. I mean, I'm at. And we just watched some good Cats Boots racing. Second race of the day for Kaede.
Yeah, busy. It's been a busy day for everyone. All right. Oh, beautiful.
Early glove. Love to see it.
We're blessed with the magic of not having to deal with tracking today because technology is a wonderful thing.
Yeah, some really smart guy wrote some code to get this tracking automated. It looked like a Crystal at Eastern and Pendants at Terra and Desert.
Yep. Yeah. Looks like it's already been updated as well. So technology is wonderful. So yeah, we're oh, look at that.
Look at that! It's a negative seed.
It's first thing everybody realizes as soon as that pops up. It's like, oh shit, we have a wizard here.
We got a glove, got a lamp. Hookshot shows up here and escape. I'm just the second I get out, I'm probably just saving quitting. Not really, but
yeah, not really.
But I'm watching for it. I'm smelling Aghanim. These two, Kaede, the top seed in this group, Maniacal, the number 3 seed.
Yeah, if you guys are not aware how we handle the groups, we cut to 16. That was our top 16. All 16 did accept our invites for this, so we didn't have any roll down. But we take the 16, we split up into 4 groups. We use snake method, so it's 1, 8, 9, and 16 are group 1, and then 2 would be 2, 7, 2, 7, 10, and 15, so on and so forth. So
yeah, just imagine you drew a bracket up with these 16 seated, and every quartile is actually a group.
Exactly, that's exactly it. So yeah, and then they just play round robin for 3 games in a week, and then we take the top 2 and do it again until there's only 1 left. Well, I guess technically the finals is best of 3, but you know.
And tell the fans what they're playing for.
Well, so yeah, we had a little bit of a surplus in our ladder funds this year. So the winners have a choice of between 3 items. We have a cash prize alternative. We also have we've got the Super NT that has been sitting on my shelf collecting dust for about a year now. For some reason, no one has accepted that prize yet. Or what they'll probably take, which we have just enough funds for a 64 gig Steam Deck. The little one, but still. It's definitely our biggest prize we've given away to this date, and it'll be the last time we do anything like this, I'm pretty sure.
Unless your Patreon numbers go.
Yeah, unless it just skyrockets and I've just got money to burn. But we talked about it. It's like, you know what, we could do 1 because we are cutting down on invitationals for this year. Probably only doing 2 this year, so we figured we could kind of give away a big one. So that is our prize giveaway.
Yeah, that sounds pretty dope.
They're awesome. I've had one since last April. They're fantastic.
I was on the Steam Deck pre-order, and then it came around, and I'm like, I don't actually want to spend $500 on this right now, so I got my $5 back. Yeah. And now I feel tons of FOMO about it. But
well, you can still now they're readily available. So if you needed to get one, you could always get one.
Right.
You know, I love the thing. I don't travel that much these days, but if I did, I'd be taking it with me wherever I go. I did for a while play on this exclusively at home and at my desk where my main machine is. Oh, by the
just
way,
on the Steam Deck. Hey, that seems fine. Like,
yeah, it's great.
if the screen is good, and from all reports, it is a good screen. I mean,
that's a lot of fun. Speaking of which, hey, we have people running through Escape.
It's Escape, unless they find something absurd.
It's Escape. We've seen
a boomerang. It. We found a boomerang.
Yeah, we've seen this 100 times. We know how Escape works. But this is pretty clean. I mean, we're looking at like a 510 to 515 Escape. That's right where you want to be.
Yeah, it's what I'd expect of 16 of the best casual boots runners in the world.
Yeah, it looks like a 507, 508, and be a few seconds behind here. So yeah, totally acceptable. I think this is the map. Yeah. I was watching. It looks like it is the map. Let's see if they both skip it. Oh, see, I do that too because I don't trust myself. Like I'll watch it and I'll be like, I know this is the map, but I also don't trust that it's not the map.
I see. I watched Chelsea Lynn get like ethered into the mortal realm for skipping a chest. It was standard. It was not casual boots, and it was in the back of Escape. But ever since I saw her get ethered on that, I'm just gonna check everything. Screw it.
Yeah, I hear you.
I think that's the tournament race where Chelsea like forfeited and then started commentary on her own race that she had already forfeited.
Oh, actually, after forfeit. Oh, I gotcha.
Yes. Yeah.
All right, got a nice little heart in the woods. Good. We get to do a check here on the lumberjack. It looked like money.
Yeah, interesting to see a little bit of diversion there.
I think everybody's got their opinion on, do lumberjack or not, especially in 1v1s. I see a lot of people, I think more people do it in 1v1s just because you can be a little bit more safe in a 1v1 environment. I'm one of those people.
Especially when you already have lamp, I think you just kind of have to look and see.
Sure. Oh, no, absolutely. And there's, agassides there are some signs when you know an agassid is coming, so.
Nothing to push people away from Kakariko, so more of stuff we've seen 100 times over.
Yep, this will be pretty, nice little hammer. Okay, well, I guess it's not an agassid. Unless we have a buried moon pearl.
Yeah, moon pearl on pyramid's gonna be the only way that's gonna happen. Or
no, it's pretty much, at this point, it's gonna be moon pearl on pyramid.
Yeah, I think the only other actual scenario that could happen is moon pearl exactly a checkerboard with mitts or flute on the ledge.
It'd be something really, really, really weird.
Maniacal a little bit ahead because of skipping that lumberjack check.
Well, did skip the lumberjack check. It was like 3 or 4 seconds apart coming out, and honestly, I think this lead is insurmountable.
Definitely, there's literally nothing that can happen to change the ordering of this one.
No, absolutely not. No. Oh, he got rid of a booze. If you didn't know, there are 2 types of bees. There's the good bee, and then there's the super bee, which are known as buzz and booze respectively. Because booze
is that from the strategy guide?
No, it's the Russian knockoff buzz is what it is.
Okay.
So yeah, that's kind of what it comes out to be. But buzz, if you're any Earthbound fans out there, you know who buzz is.
Oh yeah.
Buzz is the best. I played that game for the first time ever 5 years ago. I put it off forever, and I just never got around to it, and I ended up playing it. The game is remarkable. And then I felt like emotionally bonded to Buzz.
Yeah, I think it's a very good story. I've kind of fallen out of love of JRPGs.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, and we did see that good old Lazy Kid, our... And we have both our admins right there. We've got Lazy Kid and Administrator Bob right next to each other. We make sure they don't actually talk to each other.
Yeah. No, you don't want those two conspiring.
Nude.
So Kakariko gave us Bombos, gave us a hammer. Gave us several bottles.
Yep, just looking for a moon pearl. And then it'll be interesting because then you've got that scenario where half the game is open and you don't know what to do.
Right, yeah. It's just
That's a cape.
You gotta go get the cape.
Yeah, at this point you almost have to get the cape. I mean, there's a world where you don't get it, but then you're basically committed to saying, if I'm going to be losing a lot of time if I have to come back later and get it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, this looks like it's gonna be one of those seeds where you just don't get any good signposts as to what to do once you get Dark World access. It's gonna be, here you go, have fun.
Yep.
See if either of these two are Aghanim fans in Boots modes.
No, it looks like we got a hype cave and we got a hype. Oh, wait. What am I saying? Yeah, they don't have the moon pearl yet. For some reason I was, yeah. Yeah, looks like a nice little standard open.
Yeah. We'll see if either one decides to go west from here or not.
Yeah, this is always the fun part of it. This is always where it differs, is just who's going to go left and who's going to say, no, there's nothing ever at Agina.
Yeah, Agina tends to be isolated a bit more than Ice Rod Cave and Boot starts just because you get the water walk.
Yep. Yeah, and I prefer doing it. I'm a especially in 1v1s, I'm a purist and I don't like skipping anything, but yeah, it's one of those things. If you don't have a boots, it changes a little bit. But boot start, it's almost worth it because I always get the ledge check in too. Just yep. And we have interesting, picking up the piece of art. Wasn't expecting that.
That's a little surprising.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, a little bit. No, there's nothing wrong with it. It just doesn't. You usually don't go after heart pieces.
Looks like they're both gonna head to Medieval Room and head east from there, unless you get something like a book or.
Yep. Now we don't have the proper tools to do a proper water walk because we don't have the moon pearl, but I'm sure they understand what they're doing with this because they could go ahead and go do. They get Zora. They got the money for it.
Yeah, and theoretically they could store the water walk, fake flipper normally, and then use the water walk out of Old Man under the bridge. Otherwise, they're gonna have to skip that one.
Right, and that I see that a lot too, especially because you're water walking. You'll dash up. You'll see the bridge or the island item, and then just save the hobo for later, which is totally acceptable. It's really easy to get back to. So
yeah, and with two pendants in the light world, you know you're going to need flippers at some point, so a little more incentive to get these water checks out of the way now.
All right, yep, okay, so Maniacal is setting it up. And I'd be shocked if Kaede didn't do the same thing. Yep, doing the same thing.
Yeah, Michael's not going to store that water walk, just going to hop in, so leave under the bridge for later.
Yep, and again, I would expect to see the exact same thing on the other side. Ooh, didn't check the island item. Interesting. Okay.
I don't think that's terrible. Honestly.
It's not terrible, but it's also really fast. It's just kind of one of those things. I guess if you're leaving Hobo, it's not the end of the world because you'll get it when you go see Hobo.
Right. Kaede doing the same thing.
Yep.
Nothing.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Getting an extra green goo out of this? Why not? Oh no! That heart piece. Oh, that heart piece! No!
So yeah, Kaede got that extra heart piece from under the water in the dam and got a refill here, losing that flipper state.
Oh, that is the worst. I mean,
we know it's nothing, but that chest is gonna be on Kaede's mind.
Yeah. Oh no.
Literally.
Oh, and that'll be an hour. It'll be an hour before you just right on the back of the mind. It's like, oh yeah, I wonder if that right chest was actually something good. Oh, that is brutal, considering it was an optional heart piece.
Yep.
All right, so we're right back where we were. Where do you go from here?
Looks like the Maniacal's gonna go up the mountain. I think Yeah, mountain is a fine play here.
Yep.
No one ever actually wants to do Eastern Palace area without a bow.
Yeah, I don't. Oh, and we're getting the. Looks like we're getting a check here on the ledge too. So.
Yeah, now Maniacal with 2 swords and a cape and a lamp. Better look.
Yep. This is where you go look for that. And so, actually, yeah, it's amazing. Remember that insurmountable lead? It's flipped to the other side already. Like, it's a whole 3 seconds here.
Right, but Kaede also has like an hour's worth of psychic damage.
Exactly. the mental
lead.
damage is ridiculous. All right, we'll get the 2 checks done, and
then you go to Eastern.
Then you go to Eastern unless you really, 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 really want to go. Oh, never mind.
Never mind. We got the world open to us now.
Yep. All right. So yeah, we're going to be equal footing going into the and you almost have to assume, considering the items that are available, that they're probably going to start at High Cave. They don't have to. Yeah. So here's the question, because we're going to be approaching this in a couple of minutes. Here is: are they true believers? And I hope you understand what I mean by
that. True believers in Skullwoods.
Thank you.
Yeah. I am a true believer in Skullwoods, especially knowing there's only one pendant in the Dark World. Like, the odds of Thieves Town being that one pendant, and you just getting punished for starting.
Yeah.
Over there are much less. Our pendant is its swamp.
Well, that means those flippers are not really that important.
No, they're going to be around somewhere, but they're not that important.
They're not. Hopefully not important.
And then Ice and Turtle Rock are 5/6, so Pyramid Fairy's value goes way down.
And both did the exact same thing here. They both burned their magic earlier, and one here they're going to get their nice. They're going to get their Spike Cave out of the way early, which is I
think that's really smart. If you're spending the time to go check Spectacle Rock in the inside Spectacle Rock item instead of taking your Moon Pearl and going somewhere else, I think it's a really smart move to get that check done right now.
Right now, this is going to be tight on Maniacal's side. He has to make sure not to bonk off anything. And okay, he's burning it here. Okay, good. I don't think he was going to make it. I think he was going to be just short.
Yeah, I don't think he was going to make it either. But he'll get rewarded with the best item in the game.
Nice little bug net.
And it looks like both the runners are true believers.
All right, here we go. Moment of truth. Are you going north?
Oh, skipping Skull Woods.
All right, Maniacal, it's up to you. Bring it home. The one we did earlier today, both of them, they faded it for the entire hour. Now, it was one of those rare, super rare occasions. There wasn't anything in there. All right, which way? Oh, they're both fading it. All right, well, I guess it's just playing with fate.
So, one thought here is that you do Thieves Town, and then you head back north, you do your bumper ledge check since you got this cape, and then you can hop over into Skullwoods.
You sure could. You sure could. Nah, it's only 28%. It's only 28%, unless it's changed in some of the revisions, which I have not reran those numbers. I assume it has not changed.
28% to have something in Skullwoods?
28% to have a required... I'm sorry, 20% to have... I think it's in a... I'm trying to remember if it's required or important. Those are very different things. They vary by about 3-ish% each. I think it's 28% required. Where it's an item that's required to finish the seed.
That's a pretty solid percentage.
It's large.
It only has for a check that is on average only worth about one item.
Yep. Well, that is a trick though. is that it could be fire rod locked.
True.
So that 20% is included with that. I think it's like 31% that it's a non-junk item. So that's like 3% of it being like a book that isn't required.
So how excited are you for V32 to be done and you have to throw all your stats out the window?
Oh, I can't wait. I mean, thankfully, it's probably going to be like 6 years before I have to get to it. So it's like I'm not rushed. Let's put it that way. Well, hopefully they should. It should be fixed. It should be fixed. The reason that the bug exists, and it is technically a bug. It's kind of a weird one. The way that they've rerouted this, it should fix itself. And then I will be the first to acknowledge that I'm no longer a Skullwoods believer. Oh, nice little mitts.
Yeah, mitts in the attic. That's gonna make for an interesting decision here.
Yep, because now they can go south. And it would make sense to probably go south now with mitts in tow, because you could start the smithy. Which means they're just not going to go back to Skullwoods, are they?
Probably not. Although now, if you do your Skullwoods and your bumper ledge, then you get to do Hype Cave into Stumpy, into Dig Game, and then grab your Smith.
Good.
So there are tons of viable routes from here.
Yeah, this is kind of one of those situations. It's great that you got all those items, but it sucks because you got a lot of choices to make. The world is open. And if they were to happen to get something like Hook Shot or Mirror before they leave here, it'll open up even more. We got a blind play here. Maniacal's got to be a little careful here.
Yeah. It's gonna be on 2 hearts. There are. It still has to pick up the maiden. There are plenty of places to pick up hearts along the way.
Yeah,
if
there's
being patient.
Yeah, there's a couple of them here. You just got to be careful not to buy it before then.
Yeah, there's one in this room that Maniacal passed up on.
Yeah, he'll get the 2 in the bottom room, I'm sure. All right, and nice little blind kill coming up.
Right on script.
Yeah,
really
clean.
nicely done outside of the shadow.
Clean, yeah. Super clean. All right, so yeah, Maniacal's safe now.
Oh yeah.
All right, and got some hits, and that's about it. But see now that you're in that boat. Which way are you going? You gonna go north? You gonna go south? You gonna do half?
Yeah, it's lots of choices for Kaede and Maniacal coming out of here. First off, we're gonna check out the Abominable Hut.
I mean, this almost guarantees you're gonna go south.
Hammer out. Yeah, we're gonna do hammer pegs, and then grab a smith and
Grab a smith, and exactly. Yep. And that's exactly what's going on. And Maniacal doing his blind fight.
Yeah, this almost guarantees that purple chest is going to be here forever for Kaede.
Yep. Oh, lost one there.
A little tougher fight for Maniacal. Gets through it though. Not a problem.
Not a problem. Little Cape backup is just being a little paranoid, but all right, and we're back even on crystals. In fact, we're back even on checks right now. I think we're dead even on checks.
Yeah, the only check I can think of that one runner has done, the other hasn't, is the right chest of Waterfall Cave.
Oh, that's right, that one check. We forgot about it. I guarantee you, Kaede did not forget about it.
Oh, absolutely not.
And a green rupee.
Yeah, if you ever, if Kaede was a kind of person to track on paper, there'd be several circles, an asterisk, probably a dirty word or 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, both these runners having the exact same thoughts here.
Yeah. I think the mitts make it different there. Now the only difference is that we don't have we didn't get the Smith chain started over here. I mean, the problem with picking up the Smith is the moment you pick up the Smith, you're committed. Like,
yes.
Not only do you have to finish out, you have to immediately go turn it in.
Yeah, because if you find Bo here in Hype Cave, then what do you do?
Exactly, because Pod is right there. Nice little cane.
Yeah.
Like, Pod would be a real easy check to make. Hey, look at that! Just like you knew it was there. And Maniacal, is he going? Yeah, okay. And we're gonna have that. This is gonna be somewhat of an issue if the Smithy has nothing, because again, he's committed to the play now. Like he's gonna go to, like he'll make it to Hype Cave, and he's gonna have to save quit unless he wants to check Pyramid or something like that, and he's not gonna be able to go to Pod.
Yep. So how far do you go if you're in that situation? You're like, I gotta go turn the Smith in before I get to do anything else. Do you just say screw it and run all the way to Catfish?
You could. I mean, with Boots, it makes it a little bit easier to justify that. You're gonna do that. You're gonna get your Pyramid check in. Like there's a legit cause for that.
Yeah, and Pyramid check kind of out of the pace of play. Oh, the other thing you could will Kiki talk to you if you have a follower or no?
No, I don't believe you can do. I think the Smithy, does it override it? Help me out in chat if somebody knows that. I can't remember which way that works. I know you can't have 2 followers, and I don't know if you can't do it or if the Smithy goes away. I honestly do not remember.
Well, the decision's easy for Kaede. We're in Palace of Darkness.
We're in Pod
with not a small key.
Yeah, everything is open and free. It's a full clear. But here's the question: are you going north? He's going north. Okay, we have divergence. And I guarantee, if he had hindsight on the bow being there, we would not have divergence.
Oh yeah.
So that actually means Catfish is super valuable here, because that isn't worth shit.
Yeah, Pyramid is nothing, and no save and quit yet. So Maniacal is gonna go. Oh no, Maniacal is going to head over to Pod, I guess.
We're gonna get our question answered. I think he's just gonna give up on the Smith. Because I'm pretty sure he leaves when this event triggers. I think. I'll find out here in a second. Bo was in a Hype Cave.
2 keys right side, even more thing to find in the front.
Yeah. Smithy goes away. Okay. So we're basically right back where we were. Maniacal has 1 extra check-in, but now Catfish for Maniacal is nowhere. It's not even on the radar. That is completely orphaned.
Yeah, until you find a mirror and want to start looping in Graveyard Legend stuff.
All right. Nice map check. We know where we're at.
The boss of this dungeon, amazingly enough, is Helmasaur Cave.
Who knew? Who knew?
Our second item in the front is Ether. So that's 2 or 3 medallions.
That is 2. So yeah, looking ahead, technically mirror is not needed. Theoretically, flippers are not needed, unless there's something happens to be in Swamp, in which case they may be needed anyway. So we're just looking for both rods, flute and hookshot.
Hookshot, maybe. We did see stuff that we got to see that you guys didn't on the stream. We got to see Maniacal practicing some hovering.
He was doing some hover practice. Yes, he was.
and here we are with Swamp as a big old pendant.
Oh, there's Fire Rod. Oh man, they're gonna get paid off.
Yep.
See?
Yeah.
It's still only 28%.
And there still could be something in there, but they'll get the full clear it.
Yeah. Oh, that was a. There you go. This is a key. I don't know why you're opening this one. Probably knew it before the chest was open. Opened the door. It's like that's
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
that's too late now. All right, some booms. Gonna have to set up a death warp here, I believe. Yeah, there's the death warp begin.
And your nose heart count to be able to refill
Just
before the basement.
I always wait. I always keep one extra heart in there just to be safe. You don't get sniped right there going up that hallway. But
Yeah. That's never happened to me before.
don't do it. Don't do
refill?
it. Okay.
So that's the value of grabbing that heart piece earlier, right?
See, yeah. Well, you lost the one check. Now I don't know what Maniacal's status is. I mean, I have no idea what his heart count is. Because he could be in the exact same boat here. Nice. Okay, he's got to head to the back, kill a big Helmsaur.
Yeah, not sure if there's an item there or not. We saw the map. I don't remember if we saw the compass or not.
I believe there should be an item in there still. And I only say that because that's what the tracker said. Speaking of which, big shout out to our tracker today. Nobody.
Chat GPT. No.
It's
no.
Yeah. That's actually, you know what? That's fair. That's fair. The power of technology is ruling today.
To be fair, if it was ChatGPT doing it, the tracker would be all wrong. But
it would be very wrong. Yeah.
Maniacal is one heart less than Kaede.
Yeah, I saw that too. I'm thinking this is actually going to happen.
Yeah. But at least Maniacal's not set up the death warp yet.
Yeah. Oh, he got rid of the fairy. He remembered he picked up that fairy. And was it? Yeah, sure shit was. Yep. At least he didn't set up the death warp. He didn't spend 20 seconds setting this up.
Yeah.
It's situations like that. I wish we had their comms open so that we could listen to what they say. All right, setting up the hammer extension.
Yeah, that hitbox extension is pretty useful in a couple different boss fights.
This one especially.
Yeah, this one especially.
And it's for this, yeah, the second part there. So, pretty clean. Maniacal's gonna be about, I don't know what, minute behind, minute and a half probably.
Yeah, about that. That's about the time the pyramid check takes. So, just a bunch of cash.
Yep. So fire rod, probably gonna lead them where we think they're gonna lead them. Now we do have Eastern that's still available as well. That's 6 items with that and Sahashal, and neither one of them have checked that. And guessing by the start, that's where we're going.
Yeah, it's no reason to put it off now. You haven't found a mirror yet, and you've got your bow, and there's no denser place for these runners right now than Eastern Palace.
Yep, no, this makes total sense. Except not doing Sahashal.
Do Sahashal after. This is faster.
Is it actually faster to do it this way? Okay.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it makes sense because you can just run straight left. The only item that would speed that up, I guess, at that point would be silvers, but... Alright, Maniacal's getting his fight in as well. And some monies. They do not need monies at this point.
No, we've already paid Zora off and flush with cash.
Yeah. And 2.
Gonna have to find something pretty soon. Although there's still sequence breaking ice on the table as well as Skull Woods.
Yeah, with Skullwoods, we've got this Sahasrara, the Smithy. Again, most of the Smithies available. Oh, Maniacal's gonna be right behind, so we're still right around that minute-ish.
Yep,
doing the same thing. Very nice. Oh, stepped on the line there. Spawn the last one. So here's okay. So here's the question, because we're gonna see it here in a second. 2 items, big key's already there. Gonna open the big chest, and it's gonna be map or compass, because it's always map or compass. Do you make the skip?
Knowing who my opponent is and knowing it's a 1v1 race, and if I lose, it's more than just I lost a few ratings points. I check it.
Okay, yeah. So we're having. See, it's situations like that. You find 2 items. I'm always praying just to find the big key in the vanilla location, so I'm forced to do it.
Yeah. I think if this was just a ladder race against some unknown opponent, I'm probably more likely to skip.
Well, the reason I bring that up is our afternoon race, which was Gem and P Train. We had multiple skips from both runners. Like Harabase was skipped. This item was skipped from both of them. We had Ice Palace check, which was skipped, which was funny because that's actually where our go mode was. Okay, well, at least it was an item.
Yeah.
So you don't have to worry about it. But Maniacal could make up a little bit of time here if he decides to skip it. So it's just, yeah, it's one of those things. Damned if you do, damned if you don't, because
I think a lot of that is knowing you're playing someone like P-Train.
Sure.
Someone who does make skips like that.
Yeah, Gem does too. Gem does too. Yeah.
If you know you're playing someone who's more thorough in their checks, you can afford to be a little more thorough and try and out execute them. Nice arrow room there, Maniacal.
Yeah, that's the NMG way of doing it. I have absolutely no idea if Maniacal does NMG.
How is that the NMG way if you don't have the bow yet? Oh, the second time around, sure.
Wait, no, wait. What am I thinking? I've seen Airy do that several times. No, maybe it's not. Yeah, you're right. I don't know what I was thinking there.
Armless Knights, armed with a map.
I play no NMG, so I haven't done an NMG run in like 4 years.
I think I've done like 500% runs.
Nice and super clean. Yeah, Maniacal's not making that skip either. So yeah, we're still a minute-ish apart.
Yeah, now you got choices though. You do Skull Woods in Logic. Do you do Ice Palace out of Logic? Didn't find anything here. There's 3 more checks at Saraslo's Hut that might change things.
Yeah, I mean, I think if you don't find anything, I mean, they're just going directly to the crystals. You have to assume this is going to be a safe quit to Skull Woods. Because I mean, it's not a lot of other choices. Blue mail, a whole straw penny, and a piece of heart. Are we going to Sank? Going to Sank.
Going to Sank. Going to Skull Woods.
Yeah, I think it makes total sense.
Blue mail, normally not necessarily something you want to see when you don't have a mirror yet, but I think all of our Death Warp dungeons are done at this point.
Oh yeah, get this one extra check in too.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah, makes all the sense in the world. So we'll probably, Skullwoods, check the ledge, and gotta start running into things eventually. So yeah, as we wait and watch the inevitable here, this is day 1 of our Invitational. This is our 3rd match of the day. We do have one more later tonight. We will not be restreaming that one, unfortunately, because it's a little bit later in the evening, and I just don't want to stay up late, even on a Saturday. So,
very reasonable. There's one restream tomorrow.
Yeah, there's only one race tomorrow, I think. Is there 1 or 2? Let me actually look. we do have one restream I know tomorrow. Actually, yeah, there's two. We have what? Actually, there's a bunch of them tomorrow, but we're only restreaming, I think, one. Yeah, there's 6 matches tomorrow. But one of them is I live in Chicago, so I'm central. 3 a.m. I'm not awake for that one.
Me neither.
Yeah, and then 8 a.m., which I'll be awake, but I'm not going to do it. And then we have the rest of them are overlapping, and then late at night. So
Yeah.
we're not able to. Unfortunately, we're not able to accommodate all of them. So there's only going to be one on tomorrow. That one is going to be at 4 p.m. Eastern. That one is it's the Lanes match. I can't remember who plays.
Oh yeah, I forget who Lane's playing, but sick
Azar.
commentary group.
Yeah, Azar. Yeah. That one's Clear Mouse and Gem. You'll be hearing a lot of Clear Mouse. She loves signing up for these. But yeah, we also have. Yeah,
I go directly to the back of Skull Woods after this. See the front. We'll see Bumper Ledge.
It makes all the sense in the world. So yeah, tonight we've got Tudor and GGW. Oh, so yeah, Gem's doing comms with Clear Mouse as well. Nice hammer.
Nice hammer kill.
So Maniacal's doing things a little bit differently. Check in the ledge first. Okay.
I kind of like this.
Oh,
there's an ice rod.
Don't forget to check the ledge. Jesus, don't forget.
Kaede's gonna check that, right?
You have to, yeah. You'll go back in, you'll check this, you'll check the front, and then the way out. You have to, because there's nothing else to do.
Imagine if the 2 items in Skull Woods are exactly mirror flute.
Yeah, that would be really bad. All right, so yeah, we're really just looking at flute and potentially hookshot, depending on how they're feeling today.
Yeah.
So yeah, Kaede's got to do that after, because it's still sitting there. And Maniacal, looks like Maniacal's doing front to back. So that'll actually, in hindsight, save him a little bit of time, because both dungeon items were in the back. Both the map and the compass were in the back here. So the 2 items will be in the front.
Yeah. When I'm doing that makes the bumperless check make a lot more sense. You just be able to see it from the back.
Wait, what was the other item? What was the item on the boss? I thought the item on the boss was a...
The item on the boss is a map. I don't know.
Okay, that was the compass. That was... Oh, I must have looked away then. I thought the compass was on there, but it obviously was not.
Red rupee on the bridge, so 1 item.
Oh, well, that's not going to save... That's not going to save time at all!
That's a hook shot.
Look at that!
Not hover seat anymore.
What do you know? There was something in Skullwoods. Who knew?
Donka Woods believers.
Jesus, it's always. Now, in this case, going there early wouldn't have helped, because you're going to get the hook shot is not going to net you anything at this stage of the game. So, going there early, going there late, it's not going to matter.
No, but now Maniacal is just going to. Do you just go to Turtle Rock now? And
no! Kaede save quit.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Got that hook shot. We're going to the mountain. That ice rod is out of reach.
Oh no! So that is that's a problem.
Yeah, because when is Kaede gonna go back?
Never until you find the mirror, and if you happen to find the flute before the mirror, you might just risk it and go.
Yep.
Ice Rod was on Bumper Ledge, which Maniacal checked before going into Skullwoods. Kaede did not, and then got stuck in the pinball room and decided instead of waiting
for helping
10
hand.
seconds, exactly, decide to save quit and not waste that time. That's a problem. You almost, at this point, for Kaede's side, you don't want to see any items on here. Like, you definitely don't want to see the mirror. And you definitely don't, you want everything to push you back in that direction eventually. Like, I guess mirror would maybe push you back if you found mirror nothing else.
Like, I think if you're Kaede, from our perspective, you want to see like mirror flippers up here.
Yeah, you basically need flute to be buried at this point.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right, not checking Hera.
Either that or yeah. Oh, it's a pendant. Yeah.
Yeah.
At that. You don't check pendants in Kaz boots unless you have to. At least I don't.
It varies. It depends on what it is. Now the problem here is the reason why I am on I would have considered checking this because you don't have the mirror. Which means
it does take a while to get back to.
Yeah, if you have to get back there, it's going to take a long time. Like it's going to take you longer to go back than it would be to check it before going to Dark World. Like the run there and run back. So, all right. So interesting. Maniacal's going.
This will be. This is checking.
You're gonna check this. I get this, but where are you going after this? Oh, you
This is
set
a big flipper. This is ice.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh, didn't get the. Didn't get it set up right.
It says one more shot at it with arrows. Resetting the Ancilla.
Yep. And we do have Quake on Turtle Rock, so. Oh no,
Nope.
Missed it. All right, you got to go. If you're doing this, you're going the long way. Yep, he's going the long way. Really surprised.
Like, I get wanting to put off Turtle Rock for last.
Oh, I do too. I get the play.
But there's 7 items in Paradox. 8 items with Spiral Cave. Another 4 with Hookshot. That's 12. 14 with Super Bunny, and another 5 with Turtle Rock. There's 19 places for the flute to be up there versus 3 in ice.
Yeah, I'm not 100% because you're full clearing ice now, where you just potentially wouldn't.
Heads up by Maniacal here, buying a refill in arrows
and bombs. I mean, you got the money. Why not? It's
Flush
amazing.
with cash.
That's the second time I've seen that today. You could go a month without seeing that, and I've seen it twice. All right, so we're getting the fake flipper into ice play. I don't. It's kind of doing the same thing. No.
No, this is
Okay. Oh, yeah.
This isn't getting the second chest out waterfall. This is I don't know what this is.
What is this? Going to get goo? This is going to the. This is just picking up some goo. Interesting. Getting a safety. Okay. I mean, you do an hour later. You have the money. Yeah, interestingly enough, I mean, doing ice here is reasonable, but being out of sequence the way that it is, there's not a lot of places left. I'm amazed doing this before doing all of Death Note.
Yeah. We did see that, yeah, like you said earlier, Quake at Turtle Rock runners don't have that medallion yet, so that's 5 items that aren't on the mountain available right now.
Yep.
It looks like Kaede is going to set up the same fake flipper that
same thing.
Maniacal tried.
Oh, I didn't know you could. I didn't know you could shoot on the corner there. That's interesting. I didn't know you could shoot the corner.
Nice. Well done by Kaede.
Well done. Yeah, that's really nice. I did not know you could shoot the corner and have it stick.
Under the Bridge is a new check.
Yeah, this is brand new. I mean, it can only really be mirror or flute for it to be, or quake. And boy, you don't want it to be. Kaede does not want this to be quake under any circumstance.
No.
That would be so bad. So far in ice, there's only been one item. Now, I find it interesting. As you know, we are going by the power of Kaede is going to do ice here. I only saying this because it's already checked off on the tracker.
Yeah, I'm gonna beat this dungeon. Don't worry about it.
Exactly. It's like, this is my plan. I'm going to do this. So both are now. Kaede's already done all the Death Mountain checks, so this makes a little bit more sense.
Yes.
Oh wait. Yep. It's that one chest. That one chest.
Yeah, here we go.
Terrified.
35 minutes later.
Yep, terrified. If you guys missed it early, they both did this play early. Kaede got the 4th heart piece that reset the water walk. There was before Moon Pearl, and was not able to check the right chest. So
that only happened because he picked up a piece of heart from underwater at the dam.
Picked up the random piece of heart at the dam check, and then it triggered it. It's just a series of events that were very unfortunate. So far, just the one item so far in ice, and it was a red ruby. So these 2 checks are going to be live. Got to check the asshole chest. There's one. You can't. There's no way in hell you skip this.
Yeah, no way you skip Ice Tea.
Except totally skipping it.
Nice to leave the flute behind.
Yeah, interesting. This is what got Gem earlier. Actually, this was Fire Rod was in here earlier.
Of course, Fire Rod was a nice palace. Why wouldn't it be?
Yeah, that's exactly.
It was a nice palace in my Cat's Boots ladder earlier too.
Oh man, I can't. Well, hey, nice Fire Rod in the corner there. I got most of the shots off. Yeah, most of them are almost dead. That one's gonna have 2 hits on it.
Yeah, blue mail, plenty of health.
It was 3 mail. 3 hits. My bad. And survey says, "Oh wow, okay, got away with it."
All right. Kaede's gonna be able to go through this a little bit faster with the Tempered Sword.
Now what do you do? I mean, you have to. Who am I saying? You have to do Death Mountain. One advantage here is Maniacal's going to be doing Death Mountain, and is going to know by the time finishing Death Mountain that there's very few checks left outside of the smithy.
Yeah.
So
Smith Chain, and I think that's it.
Yeah, that might. Catfish.
Maniacal's gonna do it. There's no way you can't do Hera.
And that's what that's where I was going with that, is that there's no way you skip Hera knowing that there's very few checks left. He definitely will do Hera either before or after. I can't imagine he's skipping that here.
Yeah. I actually think you do Hera before.
You would do Hera before. If you're dedicated to the play, you do it before. Because you're gonna have to save quit if you don't.
Right.
I mean, he doesn't know the mirror's not here, but mirror ain't here.
Tempered coming up from Maniacal.
Yep.
Getting that restream value of camera dash for absolutely no time benefit.
So yeah, we are going to be seeing each other's. We're seeing the same. Oh wait, no, there's that hover. We're talking about it. Oh. Didn't get enough practice.
No, apparently not.
But well, I guess actually we're going to see the decision right here, which is he going to go to Hera before doing the Dark World checks? He could also be thinking in the back of his head, I have two medallions. I've got everything for Skullwood, or not Skullwood, sorry, Turtle Rock. I'm assuming that I'm clearing Turtle Rock. So I guess there is a world where you
Yeah.
just do that first.
Yeah, looks like that's what he's
That's
doing.
exactly what he's doing. So no Hera.
But I would not be surprised to see him save and quit right back to the mountain.
Yeah, I mean, you could, because it's that or the smithy. I think that's all that's left. That and catfish.
Yeah, Smith's Chain, Catfish, and Hera. We've already done hammer pegs. We've already done Spike Cave. Maniacal didn't even do Spiral Cave in this trip either.
No, he did not, because he went right to the Dark World.
So even a little more incentive for Maniacal to save and quit right back to the main cave.
Because he'll be able to get those 3 checks in. I mean, you got to make a choice. Which one are you going with? So, Kaede's going. Kaede's going up.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the Hera play. Because Kaede's checked everything else up here. This has got to be Hera and Hera only. So it's Hera and because
if it's here, Kaede's toast.
Oh man,
it's just
you don't want to see it. You do not want to see the mirror here, or I'm sorry, not the mirror, the flute here.
The flute. You don't want to see the flute here. You don't want to see.
Well, you still got Quake. You still got Quake to worry about.
Either, right?
Yeah, actually, Quake would be 100 times worse. Because then you would go into Turtle Rock.
Yep.
And yeah, you're right. Maniacal did save quit, and he's going back up. So what do you know? We're basically tied again.
I just can't see when Kaede gets back to Bumper Ledge.
Yeah, it's going to be when doing the smithy, I would assume, because that's the only time you're going to be on that side of the world. Is you do it right before starting the smithy route.
Yeah, I think like mirror here pushes Kaede in that direction. Yep. I think that's about the only saving grace at this point.
Yep. So yeah, if you're on that side, if you're rooting that side, just pray that it's mirror bust here. You definitely do not want to see Quake here. And even Flute would be kind of bad. Because that's just going to put Maniacal and go. Well, no, I'm sorry, no one. I'm sorry, we're still waiting for Quake. My bad.
Waiting for Quake.
If Quake is right behind it...
Quake is certainly the worst of the 3.
Yes.
Flute might push Kaede back towards Bumper Ledge, triggering the Flute. You don't know.
Yep. Right, there's item 1.
Just $20.
And yeah, if small key is available, then we're just gonna... Both are gonna do the basement. That's a no-brainer. Oh, nice save there. Usually you don't get a chance to save that.
Spin speed for Kaede, Raiden pot for Maniacal.
Yep.
I love that trick has like 300 different setups.
Yeah, I almost always do spin speed myself just because I'm stubborn.
Yeah, I do Raiden pot because diagonals are very bad for me.
Sure. Oh, that makes sense.
My bear paws do not like doing diagonals, so...
All right, we've got a basement coming up.
Yeah, no way you can skip basement here.
No, there's no way. You dedicated this much time.
With literally 3 checks left in the game.
Yeah, you dedicated this much time.
4 for Kaede.
Yeah. Right. The pyramid check hasn't been checked.
A 5 for Kaede then, yeah, because he also has pyramid too.
Yeah, there's no way.
Do no setup, just super speed and bash your head into the pot until it works. That's also a good one.
Pretty much, yeah. All right, so again, we are amazingly enough, considering the checks that have been made, we're within 30 seconds of each other, with one exception.
With one exception, one frosty exception.
With one cold exception. Yeah, it's just even going back when that happened, you know that Kaede was gonna check that if he didn't actually accidentally kill the Wall Master.
Yeah,
because there was that moment. Nothing's here.
Not here. So off to the Smith chain. I assume Kaede goes, and hopefully tying in a check a Bumper Ledge while you're in the area.
Yeah, that's gonna put us like in a dead heat. But yeah, there was that moment where you could tell. Killed the Wall Master was standing there for like 3 seconds where it's like, do I leave or do I just save quit? And there was that thought process and then decided, no, there's no way the ledge could possibly have anything.
Maniacal having to set up a death warp here because Spiral Cave is still on the table for him.
Oh, that's right. That's right. He's going to go back and do Spiral. So Kaede might still be a smidge ahead here, as long as we don't go straight south. Nice. Okay. No!
No! Straight south.
No! Oh, no.
Can you bring the Smith to Bumper Cave?
You can, but you won't. You're going to save... Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, you can do this.
Yeah, I didn't know if the Smith would enter Bumper Cave or not. If he does, then you're good.
Yeah, you can. You can.
Heads up play by Kaede here. Grabbing the Smith.
Oh wait, it's a two exited cave. Oh wait, actually, I don't think you can. I think this is someplace nice.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, because it's a two exited cave.
Well, there's nowhere. Oh, with Catfish. So he's gonna.
Yeah. So he's gonna.
Gonna drag this guy all the way over to Catfish, then come back, turn him in, go get the ice rod.
But you got a kern jump here too, so hopefully you get the kern jump on the first attempt because you don't have flippers.
So Kaede really needs it to be at Catfish.
Yeah, Catfish should be huge here. Because that would put you in pretty much in go. Yeah, here's the kern jump. I suck so bad at this.
I'm okay at it when I do. I don't know the buffered setup off the tree. I just line up and try it. And it usually goes okay for me.
All right, so Maniacal is doing... Oof, I think he's just going just a pixel or two high here. Oh, and you're
I think so as well.
Hit. You got 4 shots. As we... Maniacal's got to pick up his Smith. 3 shots. 2 shots. Oh, God. Oh, this is so painful to watch.
Oh, my goodness.
But it still could pay here. Like, it still could pay.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, no.
Last chance.
All right, well, now Maniacal's just in the lead.
Yeah, there are no checks that Kaede is going to do before Maniacal at this point.
Yeah, that was painful. That was really painful. That's why I will not kern jump unless I absolutely have to, because that's that was a spot check of how I do with it too, because I'm horrible at it.
All right. What does the Smith have?
Yeah, this is obviously huge because Kaede's got another minute or so in front going back and getting the ice rod.
But at least Kaede knows about it. It saves our boots.
It's because this is the other bot seed.
Oh yeah, it's our
let's just you know what, everybody knows. Let's just yeah. Lazy kid's better. We'll just leave it at that.
Let's see. If I was Kaede, I would have bought bombs.
Oh yeah, no bombs. Yeah,
I would have bought bombs and after spending that much time trying to do a kern jump, your opponent's probably done purple chest, so it's worth it to try and get Catfish immediately.
Yeah. So. Gotta do this first. No, you don't! You can't take the chest there either. Oh, going buying bombs here. That's a room you don't see very often in a non-entrance seed.
Oh yeah, no. This shop is very unfrequented.
Yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think I've ever seen that be checked in entered in a non-entrance seed.
Good game knowledge.
All right, so here's the turn-in. It's here or it's north. All right, there you go.
Slippers, so
that's... oh wait, no, that doesn't mean anything. So it's got to be Catfish.
It's got to be Catfish.
It's got to be Catfish because that doesn't open anything we don't already know.
This would be a Gina finally for Maniacal. Do we see a Gina for either order?
Wait.
I don't think so.
That's... you know what? It was an hour ago. I don't remember anything.
Well, it's not there. So
Okay,
it's
they're
gotta be
both checking
catfish.
it, so it's catfish. Okay. Oh, that is so bad too because Kaede was right there.
Oh, if Kaede pulls off that current jump and gets
Yeah,
whatever is a catfish, whether it be flute,
it's
quake, or
probably.
whatever, or mirror,
Yeah.
or something that leads to one of those three.
Yeah. Oh, that is so brutal. Okay, Maniacal has
Gonna
done
go under the
this.
bridge. Kaide's done this. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is a tiny little get money
So
recovery
this
or
will work
kind
out.
of.
Kaede will go to catfish right now, get the item there,
Yeah.
use the hook shot to come back, go get the ice
Yep.
rod upper ledge, and then depending on what that item is, it's either like I said, it's either flute, mirror,
Or Quake.
or quake, or something that leads to one of those three.
Yeah, it could be a fetch quest because why not? Yeah, I mean, obviously, if it's flute, they just go. They both know that they're. Well, no. Again, what am I saying? It's still Quake. It's probably
Yep.
Quake. Let's face it. It's probably Quake.
Yeah, it's either quake or mirror.
Yeah, it's got to be that or the flute.
I'm thinking it's going to be a mirror, and we got a terrible set of things to do. Kaede
Well,
has to pick the
yeah.
pyramid.
Because then you got choices. Oh, that's right. Kenny hasn't done this yet, but you pretty much have to do it now.
Yeah. There's no other time you're doing this. Especially you know that your finishing item is not in Pyramid Fairy.
Yep. All right. So yeah, Kaede's gonna get
That's not
there.
true. Flute could be in Pyramid Fairy, but it's
Yeah, true, but
some of the members of our community did not roll this seed, so hopefully it's a little less plando-y.
wow, they're gonna get it almost the exact same time too. They're on the same screen.
Yeah, just
God,
still
this is-
that ice rod behind for Kaede.
Man, that is brutal. And that was just picking up the smithy before. I think that the plan was sound, but the plan was also not expecting to find the ice rod on the ledge.
Right.
Because Kaede's still got a minute to do that. So it looks like they're tied. They're not tied. And it is, yeah, it's Quake.
It's Quake. Let's go to Sugar Rock. Yeah, no, Kaede, you can't.
Yeah, don't do it yet. You don't do that yet. All right, so start the clock right now. So it was at 106:29 when Maniacal save quit. And we'll get a good idea of how far behind we are.
It's gonna be like a minute and a half.
It's going to be about a little over a minute, yeah. So what else do we have here? So knowing that it is Flute from Go, I guess we could still have a Ped Seed if Book happens to be lying out there somewhere. That would just, God, that would be miserable.
Yeah, it's there are a lot of different. The flute can be just about anywhere. So
Yeah. But so yeah, we're sitting at what 45 seconds right now. So yeah, it's gonna be just over a minute, 15, minute 20, something like that.
we'll see how quickly Kaede can make it through this room. Does have the hook shot, can speed it up a little bit.
Yeah, and boy, I mean, just the time loss hitting that kern jump saves like 2 minutes here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So all right, so that is so it was 129 instead of 629. So yeah, it's just a minute and 15. Minute 16, I think, is what it would have been, but we're still way within the realm of the realm of error, potential error here. So
Yeah, errors, GT routing. There's still plenty of places for there to be play in this.
yeah.
Chat's asking about the tie policy for this.
Tie policy is that ties are ties. 1 second apart is a loss. We don't fuck around.
Same as the ladder, then.
We don't fuck around. So the whole thing, that what it comes down to is we use margin of loss as our tiebreaker, which means it's really important to finish seeds. If you forfeit, it's an hour, which means it's insurmountable in an hour. And we do that is because it's the best potential tiebreaker we have, other than doing extra races in the week, because because people have issues scheduling. So, and when
turns out these 16 runners are also what, like almost all of them are in the main
They're in
tournament.
the main too. Here's the thing: things are so busy right now. I don't like. I know that there are runners that dropped out of even the main because they just didn't have the amount of time. We had the 17th person out of the top 16 was Matt, and I knew Matt was going to not accept the invite because he's busy already, and then the 6 matches potentially in the main for groups, and it's just, yeah, it's so much going on right now. So, yeah, it's unfortunate that this lined up the way that it did, where there's so much going on, but we didn't know main schedule when we launched ours. Main didn't know our schedule when they launched theirs. We don't communicate with each other.
That should be happening. Like,
well,
this isn't that big of a community. There should be
if we had communicated, Grab Bag for last season would have been what Grab Bag is this season.
Right.
We would have totally set that up, but I mean, it's not noticed. We don't do it either, so
yeah. The bot wars continue, absolutely. Lazy Kid and the other guy.
Yeah, the other guy.
So, all right, is the seed going to be kind? Or are we just going to find flute in here, or are we?
I mean, I would hope so. I would hope so, but I mean, Mir's gonna send him directly to Swamp.
Yeah.
You definitely the worst possible item to find in here would be Book, because then Book opens up everything.
Yeah.
Plus, then you have Ether Tablet, and I gotta make dinner at some point here, so I want this to be hurried up, guys.
Important questions. What's for dinner?
Exactly. Tonight we're doing chicken. I'm doing chicken in the air fryer. Got a new recipe I'm trying out tonight.
Nice. I'm doing that. I'm doing some baked chicken in the air fryer as well.
Nice.
Made a little soup earlier for a couple days worth of lunches.
Yeah. I'm just doing a traditional with I have a rub that I like to use on my chicken, so it's actually interesting.
Where did Maniacal die at? Was that a?
No, he did it for the heart refill. He was setting it 2 hearts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was intentional. So I'm doing a cardinal chicken tonight, because I almost always do standard chicken thigh with my air fryer chicken.
Yeah.
Right there. So I take I do a standard flour. I take the rub that I use, 2 tablespoons of the rub that I use in the flour, coat it, then do an egg wash, and then back into the coating. So I do a double. And then just air fryer 375 for 25-30 minutes is about how long it takes for chicken thigh. And that gets super crispy skin, which is the best. Oh, it's so good.
Bone in, I assume.
Oh yeah. So tonight, one time only, I'm doing chicken breast, and I never do chicken breast because chicken breast. Oh, there's the flute.
There's our flute. It's a nice
All right.
comfy seed.
There we go. We're in go. And he's just saying, "Screw that! I don't want to have anything to do. I don't even want to find the mirror."
No, you don't want it. None of that.
The only place that it helps right now is GT, which yes, it will help in GT, but yeah, I'm going to do it a little bit differently. I'm doing chicken breast, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to pre-coat the underside of the skin with the same rub before doing the coating and anything else. So we're going triple rub on this.
Okay.
Should get a nice flavor to that chicken breast instead of tasting like nothing.
Yeah, chicken breast is just
it doesn't have a ton of flavor, but if you season it really well, it's not bad. So I'm going to try this, and then
if you don't have time to do a marinade or something.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Now this is interesting. Kaede's making these checks potentially for that mirror. Mirror will save time in in GT. Okay, well, okay.
Magic helps too.
Magic's not bad. That's not bad.
Get to be a little bit more aggressive in GT with that fire rod.
So yes, I could do the butt under skin too, and I might actually even mix it in a little bit to make a nice little soft marinade with the with the rub that's going in. But the rub's got it's got a decent amount of spice in the rub. I think it should be sufficient. We'll see. I'm gonna try it. We'll see how it works. All right, so we have a save quit at 1:14:08.
Still have a newsroom I review.
Okay, Kaede's doing a faster kill with the behind the back. Missed a shot there. So yeah, I think you're gonna get the thing anyway.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a 1 cycle.
Yep, that's still not bad.
As long as you get a 2 cycle here, it's
still fine. So it's gonna be a minute. It's gonna be right at a minute, I think here.
Nice quick kill.
Yep, nice quick kill. It was 1:14:08 on the save quit. Slightly less refill time because picking up that half magic.
Exactly.
Ever so slightly.
Also remember, for cooking tips, follow this channel, LTCPR Ladder.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I always talk about cooking whenever I do stuff. Ever do one of these. So 1 minute and 3 seconds is what we're behind.
Yeah, I woke up this morning, signed up for Ladder, and then threw a bunch of stuff in my slow cooker for chicken noodle soup. It came out great.
Slow cooker recipes are so good. I love that. We don't use our slow cooker enough, but when we do, it's fantastic. Unfortunately, it actually snowed a little bit today, so there will be no grilling today. Yeah, Chicago weather's just screwy. All right.
Actually, it turned out pretty nice here in Seattle. 60 degrees for the first time in a while.
It's always like within 20 degrees, hit or miss. So. I've only been to Seattle one time. I was there for 5 days, and it rained all 5 days.
That's a totally reasonable thing to happen. I think Maniacal's trying to get a ferry in a bottle there.
He's trying to get a ferry there and missed, yeah. So it's going to be a few extra seconds here. So you might see a change in routing here depending on where the big key is. I could hit or miss a little bit. Don't get hit by the... Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, he's killing it too. Nice.
Yeah, with Quake you can't do anything about that murder dactyl except kill it, unfortunately.
Yeah. Yeah, the other reason, I'll talk about this here in a second after we see this check. Just a key. Okay. The other reason why I'm doing chicken breast instead of chicken thigh, and it's a minor thing. I'm dieting right now, which I really hate.
I'm not here for diet chat.
Yeah, I just started a diet 3 days ago, and so I have to go 2 or 3 weeks without kind of keeping. It sucks too because I just bought ice cream like a week ago, and it's still in there. And every time I open the freezer, I see it, and I'm pissed. Because yeah, I know. I made the decision at the spur of the moment, like, you know what, I'm at an unacceptable weight. As we did he get the big key there? He didn't.
No.
Okay.
No big key yet.
I was too busy talking about food. So, okay, no key there either. So yeah, I'm gonna go with a slightly less calorie route with the chicken breast over the chicken thigh. Chicken thigh is so good though. I love chicken thigh. It's the most delicious of the chicken.
If I was having to cut calories, that would not be the place I would choose to cut them.
All right, looks like we got a cutscene, big key.
So kind of can make up a little bit of time here if you commit.
Yep, this is actually a small spot here where you can make up some time.
This is one of those decision points that most runners are not willing to commit to the cutscene this early.
Yeah, usually
it does it.
Yeah. All right. Do you go straight south? Survey says no.
No, weird route out of here. I don't like this route out of left side.
Clear Mouse, we do not talk about vegetables on this channel. It is verboten.
See, I would throw a few vegetables in if I got to keep the chicken thighs.
I mean, sure, but I don't even know what I'm gonna do. Oh shit! I don't even know what I'm gonna do with the chicken tonight because I don't have enough time to make potatoes now.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I mean, I get. Yeah.
It's done 40 minutes. I don't know if you have 40 minutes.
Well, the thing is, I do potatoes. If I'm doing baked potatoes, I'll just use the conventional oven. But I have a nice potato bite recipe that I use. But I'm using the air fryer for the chicken, and I usually use the air fryer for that, and it cooks so much better in the air fryer. So
Let me tell you, just quarter those potatoes up, throw them with a little rosemary and olive oil, some sea salt, throw them on a sheet pan, throw them in the oven for 400.
I mean, that's
35 minutes.
effectively what I do. Except I have a bunch of different spices that I put in with it.
Yeah.
But I use
however you want to spice it.
Yeah, but I use the air fryer for it because it makes it so much better. It's for whatever reason, it's just better in the air fryer than the conventional. Plus, it takes like 10 less minutes.
It's true. That is true.
Yeah. And if potatoes are a vegetable, I'm a vegetable fiend. Because I eat vegetables every day then.
It's a very Chicago diet.
Yeah. All right. He did get spooky set up. Wondering why he did it that way. Okay. I guess he just wanted the magic?
Maybe.
Yeah, either that or he just forgot. Oh, he did want the magic. Okay, he wanted it for the cape.
Yeah,
it's a safety here. Remember, Kaede's got 3 blue goos.
Yes, Kaede's never dying.
Yes.
Unless he just forgets to use a potion, which none of us have ever forgotten to use a potion in the history of this game. So
never. I mean, that's a huge deal. Because not only that, doesn't have half magic, doesn't have silvers. Oh no, missed. Yeah, that's unfortunate. So
I think they got it in the first room, though. That's weird.
All right, so that's going to be another few seconds lost here. All right, so 121.05 is the save quit.
That is crystal number 7. We're refined individuals here. We don't need to guess where Big Key's at.
Nah, it is where it is. But we're still well within that realm of margin of error in regards to the making up time here with the Big Key. Oh, almost got the 0 cycle. Missed it by just that much. It was actually
my favorite part of watching speedrunners or watching racers in Grando is finding out what astrology they believe in by how they route GT. I will say this on every restream I do. As long as you're not doing something completely trying to get that dash, that fairy
he wants that fairy. He totally wants that fairy.
He's been playing it very close to the vest with health the entire seed, so I don't blame him.
There's no flute, so he didn't go to get goo.
Right.
And he doesn't have half magic. We know he's not getting it. No powder, so what he goes in with is what he's coming out with.
Exactly.
Unless powder happens to magically, which, obviously very possible, but...
Good, yeah. I mean, we've got 22 checks where only some of them are keys, so... But GT routing, as long as you're not doing something that is just silly, like going back and forth every other check, like it all averages out over this course of N seeds.
Usually, yeah. Well, the routing is super important here because we do not have the mirror.
That is true. This is a situation where you may not play this game very much without the mirror in GT.
Yeah, this is because, I'm a hope room guy. I'll go hope room and then full left. That's my normal route. And I would do that without the mirror.
Yes.
But
I would not do my normal route, which is stealthless right.
Exactly, because you would instantly change your route because you don't have the mirror. So yeah, so what Maniacal is doing right now is exactly what I would normally do, and I think without the mirror, it's a super smart choice.
Yeah, I think even if you find a small,
he is okay.
Actually, even if you find a small key, I still think you go hope left. Where you might continue on right if you had.
You could. You could go full right if you really wanted to without the mirror. Is that the only time? I can't think of another time you would ever want to go full right. But not having the mirror, Ah!
That's all the fun's been taken out of the game.
Now,
Maniacal.
Maniacal's leaving. Now, here's... You get people that do hope left or right, right, left, right. I've seen people do that. And now that option's on the board.
I don't think you do that with as few keys as you found up to this point. I don't think you. I would not do that in general.
Well, I wouldn't do it anyway.
I could see someone doing it with like 3 small keys found at this point, but with just
Sure.
1. No thanks.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it regardless, but I've seen it. You watch enough of these, you see a lot of shit.
Chat saying that there's a game theory optimal distribution of GC routing choices, and that's true. There is a best route, but the normal routes that people do, they're not so far worse that you necessarily want to mess up your comfort level going through this. It's not like you're losing a minute by making...
Oh, here we go!
Oh, wow. Here we go.
There we go! I mean, this is the game right here. This is literally the game.
Yep. And if Kaede thinks he's behind, this makes sense, right?
Yep.
Like, this is the only way I can...
Oh, and there's silver! Oh!
Silver's...
That was everything right there.
Alright, so Kaede is going to lose some time here. I think we're outside of a Ganon fall range now.
Yeah, it's probably... Plus, well, you're going to get silvers, so 2 minutes-ish? Something like that? 2.5, maybe?
Oh, it's more now that he's going to go full right.
Oh, wow, a full right. Okay, well, then. Yeah, now we're in the 3+ range.
Yeah, we're in over 2 Ganon falls now. This isn't the routing decision I would make on from KDC, but I don't think it's a bad one. Like, if you think you're behind,
yeah, it's situational.
Then you know you're not getting grand or room before your opponent. You better look everywhere else.
Yeah, it's very, very situational, and I think that in a normal scenario it would never happen. But because of where the mirror was and what was already committed, I get it. Yeah, and even here is a loss of time because don't have the silvers first. And like in reality, in hindsight, if you don't find the mirror there, both sides are going to go full left. It's going to be really close.
It is.
Hey, look at that, a 4th goo. Kaede will not be dying on Ganon. I'm pretty damn certain of that.
No. Michael has that fairy. Also has a mushroom now. Could fake powder at the top of the climb. I don't know how many empty bottles Maniacal has. That might be a second fairy for Ganon, or just a refill after the gauntlet.
Yeah, I think it's just 1. Maybe it's... Oh, no, it's 2, because he used the green goo that he picked up and he used it on Spike Cave.
Right.
So probably both open. I mean, that's a low... If you didn't have silvers, you would maybe even think about that just so you go in at full 100%. The silvers, it's trivial.
Maniacal does pass the Helmosaur skill check.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're not going to check those here.
More of grabbing the key because he needed it.
Right.
Hey, welcome in, Raiders. You're just in on the GT climb here for Kaede Rukawa versus Maniacal.
Yeah, on those people. And he knows it's here with the other because he did do a full check.
Yeah.
So yeah, it would take a couple of Ganon deaths. He's got blue mail, 12 hearts, a fairy in a bottle.
Yeah,
I've seen Stranger Things.
I've seen Stranger Things as well. The gold sword means you're not gonna have to like worry about using a cape to get a 1-in-1. Like the big thing that I would be worried about if we didn't have silvers here is running out of magic.
And
got enough here, it's not going to be an issue.
Yeah, it's not going to happen. Not Ag is being a little mean, but there you go.
There we go. Nice dash by Kaede through Cannonball Run.
All right, and here comes Ganon. I still the lowercase text is still just weird to me.
I played enough SMZ3 where I'm used to it.
If you're used to Super Metroid, yeah, then it's totally reasonable. But okay, Kaede,
cape action
Kaede,
for no reason.
You have 8,000 goos and you're in 2 hearts. Burn 1.
Yeah, just use a potion here.
Just
you got a red. You got a red.
You know, and just saying, screw it. I'm just going. We're in phase 3. There you go.
Have you ever played a role-playing game and gotten to like the big boss and looked in your inventory and you're like, oh, I have 99 high potions.
I have 70 elixirs.
I'm good. I don't need to use any of those.
And there it is.
There it is. Get those GGs in chat.
Some GGs in there.
Getting his record to 1-0 in the group. Kaede gonna fall to 1-1.
Yep. And as we say that, hello, Maniacal.
Hey, how's it going?
GG to you.
Thanks, and GG to Kaede Rukawa as well. The seed, though. Thanks,
Yeah.
Catfish.
You okay, so let's just address the overwhelming piece of this. You both did the exact same thing for 90% of the seed.
Sounds about right.
Almost at the exact same time.
Yeah. I was trying to route the way that I thought Kaede would route the seed.
Okay.
Just based on
you did a very good job of that.
Okay.
Yeah, well, absolutely. It was right on point.
Yeah, Kaede has a persistent allergy to pendants, not that many of them were open. Which isn't like dunking on Kaede, it's just like that's how he routes. And it obviously works out really well for him. So I didn't want to get burned by like going in and doing an excess pendant. Like I've taken losses to Kaede in league races, especially like do an extra pendant pod and lose sort of type things.
Sure.
So it was just, I tried to kind of stay on the straight and narrow, keep pushing my crystals, which is generally a good philosophy anyway. So I'm not surprised that we did kind of the same stuff.
Yeah. Well, you hard last location Catfish, right?
Yes,
okay,
absolutely.
That's what I thought.
There was nothing else in or out of logic available to me within the
I
set.
believe you both did.
I figured when I didn't lose that that's what had to have happened.
Yeah, there was. We'll bring Kaede in a minute or two, and you'll hear this. There were 2 moments late in the seed that were very, very important. One was the ice rod.
Okay.
Which Kaede didn't get until picking up the smithy.
Okay, yeah, I thought that was possible. I felt good about having routed that on the Skullwoods entry.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you can't take the smithy in there.
No.
Which means had to did other things, went to do a kern jump, failed the kern jump, which means had to go all the way back around later to get the quake. It kind of went downhill from there.
Yeah, what was wrong with my splash fleet? Was it just Armos Knights? Because like I just don't understand. I was trying to go to Ice Palace.
Couldn't tell ya.
Like I was like, okay, well, I just saved and quit, so I should be clear of Armos Knights. Sorry.
Yeah, I could not tell you on that
Yeah,
one.
I don't know. That was a weird one. I tried to splash some bombs to reset the slot, and it didn't work. And I was just like, I'm just gonna run around.
Yeah, you were at that for a little bit. But yeah, I could not tell you. Yeah, the glitches.
Otherwise, I was mostly happy with how I played up until getting the Quake medallion, at which point my world was a haze of tilt. And I was just like, come on, dude. Like, it couldn't even been Mirror there, where like Mirror, I'm like, okay, at least there's some like divergence. I could play counter to what I think Kaede's doing, and obviously that would have been maybe even a mistake. I don't know, but yeah, it felt really bad when it was particularly Quake.
Yeah. There's a dead pig on Kaede's side. Some more GGs, and I believe we are joined here as well.
Hey, Kaede.
GG. You as well.
Hello, GG's.
So, yeah, things happened.
Yeah, it was a good shit against. This would have been really good against Gamatsu because of catfish. Just rush it.
Yeah.
Never does it.
And when we found out, we didn't know there was something on catfish when you missed the kern jump. We found out about a minute later, and man, that was insanely painful. Did you feel behind at that point? The way you rided GT made it feel like you felt like you were behind.
Yes, because of the kern jump and the ice rod.
Yeah. The ice rod was.
Yeah, it was a really big misplay. Doing Smith instead of pyramid and cut.
Yeah, checking it first, exactly. Yeah. There were three huge things that happened in there. That was literally the entire race. There was that kern jump, the ice rod, and funny enough, and we talked about this when it happened. When you picked up the heart piece outside of the dam, and then it reset your water walk in the waterfall. Because that took you 40 minutes to go back there to get the right chest.
Yeah. It's funny because when that happens, when I have 3 heart pieces, I always go for the right chest. I don't know why, but today
jeez.
I didn't. It's really dumb.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't have changed the result, but we saw it, and because most people, when that heart piece is there, they don't go for it at the dam. They just let it go, and you just happen to grab it, and 99% of the time, it's not a big deal. And that was just the perfect cluster of events that made that happen. So
that one always feels so bad. And then with this seed, with Mirror being in GT, like there wasn't going to be a good time to ride it back in. Like you couldn't tie it to catfish, so that's pretty unfortunate.
So yeah, that was I mean, we mentioned this before you just jumped in, but you two were neck and neck for literally up until the ice, or up until Quake, and even with a Quake, you were within a minute of each other almost the entire route. In fact, you were just at a minute going into GT, and then that's when the route split. If Mir had not been where it was, you would have been within a minute climbing.
That sounds not surprising.
Yeah. Yeah. So
knowing that we both did last location, it was all about execution at the end and some minor mistakes. So,
yeah, and it was just the route. The Mirror being there was probably the worst thing that could have happened. Because that just pushed you. You decided to go right, and it was over from there. So, but still, I mean, it was, you guys, both of you ran a very tight race. It's just one of those unfortunate ones where you both kind of last locationed, and neither side could be blamed for that. It just was. It's catfish. People last location catfish all the time.
Yeah, pretty much. Only other thing that I wanted to mention about this one was I was feeling like like low-key proud about the 506 sank with a bonk and
Oh, yeah.
Seattle Rat.
Yeah,
like,
that was a good one.
this
We
is
mentioned
cruising.
that. Yeah, that we mentioned that was a really good. That was a clean escape.
Yeah, I was happy with that one. I'm usually not too happy with my escapes, and I haven't been playing a ton of casual boots lately, outside of ladder, of course.
Mhm.
So I was happy with that. I felt like I at least got the run off on a good foot.
Yeah, yeah.
It quickly slipped into nonsense because of catfish, but otherwise it was fun.
Yeah. So, well, I mean, that does put Kaede, you're 1-1 because this is your second match today. Maniacal, you are 1-0. What is the schedule? Maniacal, you playing tomorrow? Like
playing
late
early.
tomorrow.
I'm playing early tomorrow. And
I guess
then late
technically,
tomorrow.
yeah.
I've
Oh,
booked-
you have 2 matches tomorrow, so you're done tomorrow.
Tomorrow's all 3 are going to be done. I've got Super Metroid Rando League here in like, I guess 2 hours, and then I've got the 4 or 5:30 Eastern, I think it is, with
5:30 with
Relkin
versus
tomorrow, and
Yep.
then an 8 p.m. Super Metroid Rando,
Jeez,
and then a 12:01 a.m. or whatever with Telethar.
Your
It's not
carpal
like-
tunnel doctor is just looking at this schedule and just licking their chops.
It's not like you're busy or anything.
I set my my weekend RSI, and I'm going hard. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, so you'll be done tomorrow. You'll know where you stand at the end of the day tomorrow for the most part. And then, Kaede, your last one, what's that, 26? What is that, Wednesday?
Wednesday, yep.
Yeah, it's Wednesday.
Yes, Wednesday.
So yeah, the good news is, for you at least, is you'll also more or less know where you stand. Because the good news is that tiebreaker wise, losing by 3 minutes isn't that bad, which means you'll already have the tiebreaker on Relkin. So tiebreakers are weird.
Told me when I finished.
Yeah.
Me by DM that I didn't know that.
Yeah, so
But-
you'll know going into your match kind of where you stand, win or lose, that you could kind of just finish it off. So
How
right
do the
now
tiebreakers work?
I'm Maniacal's biggest fan. I
Yeah.
hope you win both matches tomorrow, and
yeah,
and then
that'll be
I
huge.
win. I win
Yeah,
Telethar.
you'll win it. That'll be a win and in. Tie breaks is the sum of time, the time difference of losses.
Okay, only losses then.
Just
not wins and
losses.
losses.
Wins do not matter. It's just the losses. So if you lose by as little as you can, and then
Okay, cool.
if it happens to be like 1 and 2s, we sum them up and go from there. That way we don't have to worry about trying to schedule rematches or tiebreaker races like at the last second. So because it'll never happen.
Makes sense.
So, yeah, I guess on that, you guys have got stuff. You're got to be busy here. Any closing thoughts before we break away and I go make some dinner?
No, I'm gonna go get some dinner myself. Just GG to Kaede, and thanks Dunka and James for the comms and the restream and everything. Really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you for the restream. And yeah, whatever happens, I'm really happy to reach this level of playing Into the Past, but this
It's a
doesn't
tough
mean anything.
one.
I will do my best and just hope that
It's a
Maniacal
tough
wins
field.
tomorrow.
Yeah, it's a really tough field. So
Yeah, anyways, I'm having fun, so I'm good. I'm good with that. I'm playing well too, so we'll see. Thank you again.
Yep. Absolutely. All right. Well, thanks to both of you. I think that's more or less what we got. We do have there's 6 matches tomorrow, but we're only picking up 1 of them. There probably will be some pickup restreams. We are picking up the which one was it again? It was Thalain against Zaru. That one's tomorrow. Yeah, that one's at 4
Eastern.
4 p.m. Eastern. The other ones unfortunately overlap or just at stupid times. So if you're interested, though, there probably will be some pickup restreams on a few of those. So don't be shocked if Yeah, if you want to watch, there'll be plenty to watch tomorrow. Look at the events list in the ladder Discord. You can always watch in the multi-stream. We do have one of the match tonight as well. That's GGW and Tudors match. That is at 10 p.m. Eastern. So that's the last one of the night. So on that, let's go ahead and sign off. I'm Dunka. I'm out of here. James, take us out.
Thanks, and yeah, one more stream tomorrow. See you then. Enjoy your chicken, and have a good night, everyone.